Hey, what is up guys? So we got an important ruling to go over, also some new cards coming out in the game, but anyways, first things first, this is something really important that I got to let you guys know. You can actually control both of the extra monster zones. This is crazy. This is like broken game mechanics. Vanity's Emptiness, it doesn't even exist. You just lock your opponent out of special summoning things from the extra deck because you took all the spaces. We can now have 7 monsters out on the board. That's crazy. But anyways, first off, let me go ahead and go over what is explained in apparently this new ruling. Now, I've covered most of the other stuff, but I'll link the whole article down below. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, this part of it says, take advantage of extra link. Use both extra monster zones by mutually linking. So you can take both of those positions. It says, when every monster from one extra monster all the way to the other one is linked with each other, that is known as an extra link. This is the only way for a player to use both extra monster zones. Now, you guys can see via these little pictures over here, it does not show off the far left and the far right. Let me go ahead and explain what I'm talking about over here. So, at first I thought you had to get all 5 monsters out, and then, of course, then you would have the one link that was originally attached to bring out all the monsters. But that's not the case, guys. You need of course, like you guys can see where my mouse is, so you need this one right here, the one below it, to the left of it, then to the left of that one, and then forward. So you don't actually need to have these other ones, which is what I originally thought it was worded. But anyways, yeah, that's actually huge news for you guys. And pretty much all the things that we've talked about before, like the link monsters, they cannot be placed in defense position. It's a bunch of stuff that I've already covered, but I just want to let you guys know we can now have 7 monsters. And before someone says, you're not going to actually do that. Alright guys, have you not seen the 2-card Link Summon Quasar? A lot of people are like, Synchro's dead, rip Synchro's, because of the whole new mechanic. But that's not the case, guys, because you guys can see, I'll link this video down below that was by Gabriel. Now also, there's another video that I want to show off by D-Summon that I want to link down below. And anyways, you can actually pull off a triple firewall token abuse. This is actually, I believe, Jeff Jones is the guy that originally created this combo. But anyways, what it really comes down to is I'm showing you guys that this is only with like 2 cards too, I believe. So you can still pull off these crazy insane combos. And that's why going turn 1, guys, just might be so broken that if you need your extra deck and you go second, certain decks just might be able to absolutely destroy you with that whole new ruling that you can actually steal the extra deck zone that your opponent would normally have access to. It might not be that common for some decks, but for other decks that are looking to do that, it can get pretty nasty. But anyways, we got some new cards to check out, so let's go ahead and check them out. So anyways, we have Heavy Dust Storm. So it's a new trap card that says you can't conduct your battle phase during the turn you activate this card. Target up to 2 spell and trap cards in the field, destroy those cards. And probably said cards, but anyways, that is pretty good. You know how a lot of you guys use the end phase, Twin Twister, discard a card. Hey, you don't even have to discard a card. Now, I feel like this card is a little bit slow. We got to be very fast. But remember, guys, in the future, we got Imperial Order to deal with, so this answers that really easy. So I think that this will probably be a card that some people might be interested to be in their main deck, or sometimes maybe even in the side deck. It's definitely not a bad card at all. And it's up to 2, so if there's only 1, you only want to destroy 1, hey, go for it. I think this card definitely can see some play in the game. Let me know if you guys are going to main deck this or swap Twin Twisters out for it. Yeah, you don't have to discard, but it is a trap. So you do have to set it, and it's not like a counter trap or anything. It's just a normal trap. I think it's an okay card, though. But anyways, next up we got some extra cards. This is Hydra Lander. I think this is a really cool archetype. Anyways, it's the Orbital Shadow Light Weapon. So anyways, it is a level 8 with 3,000 attack, 1,500 defense, cannot be normal summon or set. It must be special summoned from your hand while 5 or more monsters in your graveyard, and all monsters in your graveyard have different names and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. If all monsters in your graveyard have different names, destroy 1 card on the field. And I was thinking to myself, this is kind of cool for an idea for a deck to where you don't have any copies of the same card. Now, unfortunately, with this guy over here, like, I wanted to make a deck all about this guy. Now, again, if I played 3 of them, then it would kind of contradict the deck. But I'm thinking that I might be able to use this with like Monster Incarnation. I could just grab, you know, another copy of it back. That's a pretty interesting concept. I think it definitely is a cool card. I mean, it's really easy to summon, and then you gotta basically send some cards. Maybe in Lightsworn, I was thinking this would be good. And I know something like, but Lightsworn, you have no control over it. But remember, guys, the Dark Lightsworn lets you banish the cards. So I'm thinking, okay, well, if I can banish the correct names, I can still keep 4 in the graveyard. So I think this is a really cool card. It might be randomly like a tech card someone tries out, wins games with. I don't know. I was also thinking like Zodiacs, you can throw like a bunch of the Xyz on top of them, all of them with different names. There you go. I think this card could be definitely pretty cool. I'm really excited to see what someone tries to do with this card. If you have any ideas on how to use this card, definitely let me know. Then I want to build some decks around it. Also, the starter deck 2017, the Japan checklist is out. Most of the stuff is relatively small. There's not like an insanely crazy reprint in here that if you guys don't want the Link monsters, because we're getting Decode Talker, Link Spider, as well as the Honeybot in here. Now, there is Fiendish Chain, which is an okay card. There's also a Mirror Force, Torrential. There's Pot of Avarice and Duality. I know Avarice is banned, so we'll probably get a different card in the TCG. We've got the Book of Moon. It's really mediocre. There is Effect Veiler in here. There's also Card Guardian. Like a lot of cards, like, you know, maybe like $1 or $2. There's not, like, again, like a crazy reprint in this new starter deck. But nonetheless, if you guys want to check out the full spoiler list, I'll link it down below. But anyways, let me know, guys, how you feel about this new ruling, because this is a pretty big deal. 7 monsters can now be on, like, the board, and they can be in your control, meaning the 5 original spots and having the 2 new extra zones that we have. But let me know if you guys think this little OP is going... Maybe they need to make a rule where going first, you can't take both of the zones, because I know that's going to be super frustrating to deal with, because you can't MST that, and how are you going to get out your monsters to deal with that? Maybe we got a main deck triple Dark Hole. Oh wait, Imperial Order is now a thing. I don't know, guys. It's looking to be a lockdown format, potentially, depending on what decks come out. But anyways, let me know if you guys think this is broken, OP, or what in the comment section down below. But thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the vid, make sure you guys give the like button a slap or Reno, and hit that subscribe button for more Minecraft tutorials.